Hello and welcome everyone to the amazing webinar with Force Kinging team. It's an amazing opportunity to have you all here and to be with you once again. The amazing launch of the MetaForce platform was so awesome. And just like we know that we had a pause before we actually came back. And right now the website is fully back. And for those of us who are part of the Force Kinging team, there have been a lot of work going on in the background. Most of us can attest to that. And we've been doing this because we have been guided from the very beginning on following the principles of building deep. Because I told us before the launch that we had a lot of people reaching out to us talking about joining our team, but because we are well coordinated and we have a focus, all right, we have a focus on the Force Kinging team working with the power of three. We decided that we're going to go deep, and that's why we had a spreadsheet, matrix sheet that determined where everyone on the team are being placed. In other words, we're not isolatedly placed on the team. Everybody has an upline, and then everybody is placed under the rightful upline based on the matrix. I will talk about that much later on this call, but I just wanted to give a little time for any one of us who will be able to talk to us from your end. We've seen the platform. For those of us who have registered, okay, we've seen the platform. Some of us have gotten our downlines registered under us. Some of us one person, some of us two, some of us are three partners have registered under us, and some of us have been able to upgrade to the fourth slot. Some of us have actually earned, okay, of course, because when registration is taking place, earnings take place automatically, right? So I just wanted somebody to talk to us about the launch, or what has it been like since we got started. Now, I want it to be in the light of what we have been teaching for the past few weeks on our Zooms. Is it what you have seen, or you actually saw something else? So I just wanted somebody to share with us. Does anybody want to actually speak up to talk to us about how the launch has been so far in connection to what we thought on our previous Zooms before the platform was launched? Please feel free, unmute yourself and speak. Does anybody want to share with us about the launch?
Well, I'll share since I've been working closely with you. I was appreciative that you stayed on top and understood everything that was going on, because I would not have been able to do it alone. And I'm just looking forward to see it continue to improve and watch the other products roll out. So far it's working the way you explained. I do still have some questions, but I know that they still are doing some behind the scenes to get everything up and working accordingly.
You're muted. Hello, Charlie, you're muted. Are you there? Okay, does anybody else want to share with us about your experience so far since the launch of the platform? I'm going to share my screen just a moment from now to show us some things, just for us to understand the projections of the Metaforce platform. Okay, Charlene, you were actually talking before you muted yourself. I don't know if you were done talking.
Yes, I was finished. I hope I didn't mute before I finished. I was just saying that I'm looking forward to see
Okay, does anybody else want to share with us? Yeah, go ahead. Oh, you muted yourself again. Go ahead, unmute yourself. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay,
we can
maybe
hear you.
we'll
Who are you
what?
talking to? Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
I think Dan said he couldn't hear you, but I think everybody is responding and going to respond.
Okay, it's all right. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes. Yes.
All right. So I think my connection is a little bit unstable right now, but I will work on it. Okay. All right. Let's just proceed. So I'm just going to be going to share my screen right now with us, so we can look at some important things on the view here. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to share that. All right. So can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Can we see my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you also see my screen, please? All right, so I'm just going to go over to the Metaforce website so that we can actually take a look at some things. I actually did some explanations on this slide in the previous Zooms, but we're going to be looking at some parts of the Metaforce website that makes it unique and distinctive from other platforms. Right now, the platform is just starting, and the projections of where it's going is already laid out. And that's one of the things I want to show to us on this call today, in connection to the fact that the contract address of the Metaforce project is already on the website. We'll look at it. Just let's proceed. So this is the website, meta-force.space. You can see on the tab over here. You can see on the tab. So I'm just going to scroll on the website so we can be able to see. I did explain about this aspect, what is Metaforce in the last Zoom, but I'm coming there. But I just wanted to show us about the roadmap of the Metaforce website. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So this is the Metaforce on the road map. So you can see that right now, this is where we are as a platform, right? You can see that this is where we are as a platform. We are currently we actually passed the stage of development, and we are currently on the classic right now. And for those of us who have been following, we'll actually tell that this is where we're going to very soon, the NFTs. The NFTs is the next part of the Metaforce project. And in connection to that, you can see the rest plan for the Metaforce platform. Now, this is one of the signs to show you that the project, the platform, is not just for 6 months or 8 months. It's not just for 1 year. Ladies and gentlemen, it is for many years. Okay, it is for many years. So you don't want to take a platform like this lightly. Think about it. We're going to be having our own IDO very soon. The MetaForce coin is going to be launching very soon, because the DAI token, for those of us who are registered, we know that we're using a DAI token, but the DAI token is just a temporal token. Okay, much later, marketing is going to be transferred from the DAI token and moved over to the MetaForce platform, the Force coin itself. And the IDO is currently in a mission. And after that is done, it is going to be possible for we to start activating levels using the Force coin. And then it's going to be having an oracle that's going to be tracking the coin to the activation of the slot with the dollar values, So that's the reason why when you look at what the platform is doing, you see that the transparency is actually there. The transparency is actually there, and you want to actually get to be a part of systems like this, because systems like this is platforms that has come to help a lot of people, ladies and gentlemen. MetaForce is here to stay. With what we can see, the roadmap is evidence that the platform is actually here to stay. So you can see currently the news of the royalty NFTs is actually up, and Lado actually made that announcement on the 11th of July. Okay, and for those of us who are going to be part of the NFTs, we'll bring you more information about the NFTs, which is actually the next thing you can see here on the roadmap coming soon. All right. Now, the other thing I wanted to show us just before we go to the marketing aspect is the MetaForce contract address. You can see that the MetaForce contract address is currently on the website. So this is actually another pointer to show you how transparent the platform is, because the contract address was placed on the website to enable anyone who is interested to find out about the MetaForce platform. Now I'm trying to break it down to the understanding of anyone who wants to understand about smart contracts. I did explain about smart contracts on our last Zoom. So every contract on the blockchain always has an address, and this is the address. This is the address of the MetaForce contract on the Polygon blockchain. We're going to go back to the Polygon blockchain in a few minutes. So you can see this is the contract address you can see on my screen here. So I'm going to copy that contract address. I'm going to click on this 2-notepad here, the 2-notepad there. It will copy the contract address and will take that contract address to the blockchain. And then by the time we go to the blockchain, you will see that the contract address will produce the contract itself. And you can check it very well to be sure that what we're doing is 100% legit, it is 100% transparent, it is 100% secure, and 100% decentralized. Are we together? Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. All about the
Thank you.
decentralization.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to copy that contract address right now. All right, so I'm just going to share my screen here from my device so we can be able to see what I was talking about, okay? Okay, can you see the screen now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So part of what I was talking about is I said I copied the contract address of
Okay. Okay. So good. So this is the contract address below the screen here, like I spoke about just a while ago. All right, so I'm just going to copy that. So you can see above my screen here, it shows copied. Do you see that? So I'm just going to go over to the Polygon scan.com, and then I paste that contract address there, and then it brings out the contracts. So I'm just going to go over to the contract tab. So this is the contract tab of that particular contract on the blockchain. All right. So I click on that, and it shows me the different contracts. It shows me the name. It shows me the contract ABI. You can see that these are different files. We have 1 of 13. We have 2 of 13. Okay, and we have several of them. So there had not been a contract, a program, or a platform that has been interconnected like this, ladies and gentlemen. Most of the platforms that we've seen in the past that are actually smart contract programs, they were actually one contract program, just one, not two, just one. And it was actually different. Now, this is one platform that is interconnected. You know, these are different files, as you can see on my screen here. These are different files, as you can see on my screen. And it is actually interconnected with themselves. And that's the reason why when the platform was launched, okay, it cannot be edited. So everything in connection with all the roadmap features I showed to you are actually embedded on this code. All those things are actually embedded on this code, as you can see right now. So it is not the platform as we know it as usual. It's actually different, ladies and gentlemen. It's actually different. And Metaforce is here to stay. From what we can see, this is a project that is going to be here for so many years. So many years. You don't want to be outside a platform like this. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We actually have a very important announcement for us, which I'll be dropping at the end of this Zoom today. Okay, it's very, very important that you are aware of it. Now, I'm going to be taking my time to talk a little bit about the schemes, the metaphor schemes. All right. So I think I have my other device back up. Okay. Sorry.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now? Okay, thank you. All right. All right, so I'm just going to continue sharing my screen from where I stopped right now. So I did explain all those things on the blockchain like I spoke about on the platform. So this is going to be talking about the systems, okay, that the schemes on the classic program. So the classic program is actually the current platform or project on the, just like I showed you on the roadmap. This is where we are right now. This is where we are right now on the roadmap. So this is where we are, the classic, the classic program. And the classic program actually involves two schemes, as you can see on my screen, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we have the S6 scheme, okay, and we have the S3 scheme. All right. Now the S6 scheme is that scheme that you get to earn from what? The collective team efforts. We have two level matrix, that is 2 on the first line and then 4 on the second line. So that's 6 in number. Okay, that's 6 in number. So I think
Excuse me, guys. I keep having connection issues over there. Maybe I'll just concentrate from here, okay? So maybe let me just share my screen from here. Okay. I think I got this. So maybe I'll just do that from here. All right. Okay, so we're good. So this is the marketing material, just like we know about it. Okay, so okay, sorry guys, actually had a connection issues. Where are we? Okay. Oh boy.
No,
Okay.
but why? That woman did not open.
Okay, so this is uh, the classic program, just like you know that's where we are currently on the Metaforce roadmap. The Metaforce roadmap, this is the classic program. On the Force Kinging team, we're working with just 3 slots for start. For the start, we're working with the first 3 slots. Now, the reason why we decided to go with the first 3 slots is because we believe that with the first 3 slots, anyone can take him or herself from where they are to their financial freedom. If they could do what's expected of them by building a team of just 3 partners, that's the way the Force Kinging team works. Coming in with the first 3 slots and getting a minimum of 3 people to do exactly what you did. And that's all. And everybody duplicates or replicates the same thing you did. So the question that I've been asked in the past is, okay, if I'm starting with the first 3 slots, how do I get to upgrade to the next slot, the 4th slot, the 5th slot, and so on and so forth? Now, this is one of the reasons why Metaforce is unique. Metaforce has an auto upgrade system that migrates anyone who completes a cycle automatically. In other words, when you come in with the first 3 slots, 1, 2, and 3, and your downline does the same thing, the 3 of them, the platform is automated to take the 2 payments here and activate the next higher slot for you. And that's the way it works. And then as long as your downline does the same thing and meets you in the 4th slot, okay, 2 payments also is collected here and activated the next higher slot for you. And that's the way it's done continually. Ladies and gentlemen, I say it and I say it again and again that you don't need more than 3. The power of 3 works excellently well. And the beautiful thing about the power of 3 is that you don't need to pay more than once. It is just a one-time payment. $40 is what you need for the pre-launch. And when the main launch takes place, okay, that's the end of the pre-launch, it becomes $80. The $40 opens the first 3 slots. And that is all you need to pay. And as long as you're doing what is expected of you and ensuring that your downlines are doing the same thing, the platform, like, you don't need to activate any slots by yourself. As long as we're all building deep together, everybody is going to be migrating to the next higher slot. Another question that I was asked is, how do we get to earn if I am only restricted to 3 people and I am bringing more people and giving it to the team? How do I get to earn? It is very simple. There are 2 ways we earn, because the first Kingdom team is about sacrifices. We are supposed to get results immediately, but because we're not looking at ourselves, we're looking at helping people. We're looking at raising leaders in different locations across the world. That's the reason why we go ahead to build deep. So even though I have my 3 partners complete and I still have the ability to bring in more people, I will not put them under myself anymore. I put it under my downline or somebody on my structure to help that person. And when that person helps the upline to earn, that upline upgrades. And when that upline gets the 3 complete, that upline also does what? Is cycles and upgrades and cycles goes to the next higher or superior partner in the system. Now, I just mentioned 2 things. How we earn, ladies and gentlemen. We earn, after your 3 downlines are complete, we earn from upgrades and from cycles. Let's say that again. We earn from upgrades and we earn from cycles. I might not have the time right now to explain that in details, but I will do that on our subsequent Zoom. This is a lot of knowledge are behind these things I just said. Okay, but I will give us more details on our subsequent Zoom. We earn from upgrades and we earn from cycles. So, peradventure, what if I get to the 12 slots? What if I get to the 12 slots? Okay, what if I get to the 12 slots and there is no upgrades coming again? How do I get to earn? Ladies and gentlemen, cycles will still be taking place. As long as people are coming into the team, cycles will keep taking place. And you know that the earnings of cycles always goes to the next higher upline. So it is a business for many years. All you need to do is deprive yourself of that benefit that you get from the very start and help people to grow. And by the time you will help people to grow, it is a long-time benefit. But if you go ahead to build wide, like some people have done, they put all the people, they drop their link on a particular group and everybody goes right under them. That success is not sustainable. And I've done it several times. I've done the explanation on Zoom several times to make you understand that building deep pays. It helps you as the leader to grow, and it helps your members also to grow. But when you build wide, only the leader gets all the results. So we need to change that mindset. We need to change that strategy of networking, whereby people at the top makes all the money. We need to change it. And the only way to do that is to build deep. And building deep guarantees long-lasting results, benefits for many years. Metaforce is a platform for many years. I've shown us that on the blockchain. It's a smart contract, and the smart contract do not shut down. It doesn't shut down. So this is a project for many years, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be in a rush. Don't be in a hurry. Help somebody to help you at the long run. I'll say that again. Help somebody to help you at the long run. This is very important, and this is the knowledge that we have on the First Kingdom team, and that's why we know and we are confident and we are assured that people are going to hear about us because we are coordinated. That's very, very simple. Now, just for the record, let me stop sharing my screen. For those of us who are part of the team or you are thinking about joining our team, we have at least 2 weeks for the pre-launch. Don't forget, I told us before the launch started that we have at least 3 weeks after the launch takes place before the original price is updated on the platform. So, ladies and gentlemen, with this knowledge I've shared with us, from the knowledge we have been giving to you so far, do not allow yourself to be deprived of these projects. Allow somebody also to get the benefit of this project. The pre-launch is going to be earning. The end of the pre-launch is going to be in approximately 2 weeks from now. So whatever you can do to ensure that your people, your friends be a part of this platform, think about it. Think about it, 50%. So we're coming in with $40 right now on our team, and after the main launch takes place, it becomes $80. On and on, and it goes like that going forward, $80. So it means that anybody who joins the platform during the pre-launch will now be earning ×2 of the amount that they opened a particular slot for life, ladies and gentlemen. So take advantage of the pre-launch, not just for yourself, but for your friends. Get your friends, get your close contact to be a part of the system, because we have a limited time. If you need our assistance, we'll be available to help. We will always be available to help. So just take advantage of the videos that we have shared on our Telegram chat. Send the link of our group to your friends to be a part of the group. That's where we get to post updated information about the metaphor system that will be to your advantage. So I believe that you are not listening to this to throw away this knowledge. I believe you're listening to it to take advantage, to take action with what you have listened to with what you have heard, because the Metaphors project is here to stay. So make them understand that we are here to help ourselves, to support ourselves, to grow together. It's not a one-man business. It's not you standing alone. But you must understand that you have a responsibility to play. We all have a responsibility of having our 3 partners. So even though I'm able to help somebody on the team, that does not erase your responsibility of getting your 3 partners, and even more to come into the team. Because if you want to grow as an upline, if you want to grow as a team leader in your jurisdiction, you have to grow your team of 3 partners, just 3 partners. And that's all. All right, I'm just gonna stop here because of our time, just to take questions, just in case anyone is listening and you have a question that's bothered your mind, or you've been reading the platform, you've gone through the website, you've gone through the blockchain, you've been through the marketing material, and you have a question. Please feel free to ask while we still have time. Feel free to ask questions, please. All right, in the absence of no questions, I believe everybody understands what is expected of us. If you have questions, please, you can put it on the chat as well, okay? And
You can also reach out to me, or you can reach out to Charlene. Charlene is always available to assist anyone who needs her assistance. And just in case you're watching this video from YouTube, I want you to know that you're in the right place. Okay, take advantage of this opportunity and get on the MetaForce project, the MetaForce platform with the Kinging team, because the Kinging team has all the resources. The Kinging team has the knowledge of the platform that is needed for everyone to succeed. So you don't have to be in a rush. You don't have to be in a haste. Okay, it's a project for a long time. It's a project for many years. And all you need to do is follow the leadership, follow our instructions, follow our guidance. And as long as you do that, we'll always be there for you, to help you, to assist you, to bring you up to speed to success. And let me also say that there are other benefits of joining our team. There are knowledge that we're going to be dispensing to the team in the near future that you're going to be getting for free just for being a part of our team. This is very important. So for those of us who are not signed up and were listening to me right now, get signed up, get started, create your wallet, fund it, and register under your sponsor or your upline. Or if you don't have an upline, you're listening to me, reach out to us and I will fix you on our team for you to start growing with us. Thank you everyone for your time. We really appreciate you being with us today. And just like you always know that the force is with us and we are always with you. Force.